Hi, hello my dear CA final students. Hope your preparation for Jan'26 exam is going in full swing. And as you all know that the exam schedule got released and starting from Jan 5th, the exam gonna start. Which means that you have effectively 3 months time, that is October, November and December. I don't know to what extent your preparation is in. So this 3 months is the only time that is left and your preparation should be so intense that this Jan exam, it's a do or die situation and you need to complete your CA final at any cost. And in my previous video, which I told you that you need to aim for rank. So maybe it is a reminder to you to tell that yes, it is imperative that you need to get a rank now. So what is that you need to do is that still there are 3 months and I don't know last month what you have done. So this 3 months effectively your preparation should be, and even it should be more intense now. So that yes, you can score very good marks and even there is a possibility of aiming for a rank 2. So now when it comes to indirect taxes, what are all the amendments which are applicable for Jan'26 exam? We have very less number of amendments. So as I always tell that CA final IDT paper, definitely there will be some questions on amendments. So May 25 they did not ask and September 25 they do ask, and I gave some probable areas from which the questions will be asked, and therefore from that probable areas this time, so September 25 many questions came, so that you give us those probable areas for Jan'26 also, sir. We'll prepare from that so that we will be confident. No boss, it is not going to work like that. Reason being, you have to prepare thoroughly and I can tell what are all important at the last minute. But I cannot tell you that this, you prepare, then you will be cheating yourself. So how in CA final exam, there will be something that if I tell you this only will come and only that will come. If that be the case, either I should be setting the question paper or I should have stolen the question paper. So none of these things are there. And no one can tell that these questions only will come. It's all about the probability. But that it should not be too, like at this stage, you should be preparing the subject wholeheartedly. And thereafter, we give importance to the revision of those important areas, etc. and all. And that will come for exam. And what is the guarantee that if I give you something and from that only questions will come? Impossible. So this mighty 50 questions or the probable areas or concept grills, so these are all just the resources, and from that only the questions will not come. From that only. Then why the hell you are giving, sir? It's because at the last minute there should be a kind of push, and based on our experience, okay, our experience. So because in this many years I have been taking the classes, so little bit of judgment will be there. So based on that, just a push, so that the students feel like, okay, at least this we will prepare, because already they would have prepared, but they don't know really to what extent their preparation is in, etc. and all. For that reason only we will do all those things. But at this stage you need to wholeheartedly complete your classes. Now suppose if you have not yet started your preparation, like, sir, I thought I can take it up group 2 later in Jan. So September exam I wrote only group 1. Now that I wanted to seriously start the preparation. See, we have only 3 months. So at this stage it is not advisable to go for regular batch. So I have regular batch also for Jan'26 exam, but I'm not pushing you to go for the regular batch. Definitely not, because the time do not permit. We don't have time. So it is advisable to go for exam oriented batch. Just go to our website where you can find the exam oriented batch, wherein 140 hours, 120 to 140, 124 hours, sorry, 124 hours exactly, I completed the entire portion of GST, customs, FTP, along with I have also discussed the solver book and conceptual questions also. You can go for that exam oriented batch, and that is more intense at this particular point of time. So because as the time availability is less. And thereafter we are also coming out with the test series. So the most awaited test series for Jan 26 exam, I wanted to just announce it now. So you can go to our Brainery test series. This is brainerytestseries.com website. There you can find, so CA final indirect taxes Jan 26. So this is the test series, and here we are going to have total 7 tests like last time. So in this 7 tests, these are the test dates. Starting from 19th October, we are starting with the test. So if you have not started your preparation yet, please go for the exam oriented batch and start completing the classes and take up the test series. If you have already completed either regular batch or exam oriented batch, etc., then what you can do is that you can start doing the revision. You can start doing the revision from now. So starting from 19th October, we are going to have the test. Accordingly, the test preparation schedule also I have given, I mean like what all the portion which is covered also I have given there. So test 1, test 2. So what I did is that entire GST and customs I divided into 4 parts, 25, 25, 25, 25, 4 tests. So this is quarter portion test, and thereafter test 1 and test 2 portion will be test 5 for 100 marks, and test 3 and test 4 portion will be for 100 marks. Then overall total 100 marks test, that is final. So which means you are going to do revision for 3 times. First quarter portion test, weekly we will do the revision. So what we need to do in that case, if you have already completed your preparation or somewhere in the midway of the preparation, complete it by 19th October. 19th October, it's like somewhere by 10th of October or 12th of October, you complete the portion. You start watching the lectures, pending lectures, and you complete it as soon as possible. Suppose if you are going to purchase now, purchase it and complete watching the lectures as soon as possible, exam oriented batch. Then from first week, that is this 19th October onwards, weekly I will be giving you the revision ka videos. So that will be from our That's It book. From our That's It book, weekly revision videos I will upload in the YouTube channel or in this test series app itself. I'll upload the revision videos and you start watching the revision videos and prepare. Thereafter weekly there will be tests. So in 4 weeks, that is by 9th November, we are going to complete the entire portion. Starting from 19th October to 9th November, 4 weeks we are going to complete entire 100% portion. And thereafter, so you do one more revision for that 50 portion test, so second time revision, and again third revision for 100 marks, so that by 30th November, still we have one more month left, December month, but by 30th November we are going to complete the entire indirect taxes. So along with 3 revisions, then the last revision we do one day before the exam. So just stick on to this plan. So now this week, weekly, how many hours I need to spend? You have 2 alternatives. Every week you take. So 19th October is the first test. If 19th October is the first test, so then you are going to start with your preparation after 12th October. So this week you take. So 13th to 18th. So you have 6 days. 6 days into 2 hours. 12 hours. That is okay. Or say Saturday I will sit morning to evening, I'll complete, and Sunday I'll take up the test, or Saturday afternoon onwards I'll sit and I'll take up the test, fine. 12 hours of preparation plus 2 hours of test, 14 hours is what you need to spend, just 14 hours. You divide how that 14 hours will be. Alternate days, 3 hours or 4 hours, or no sir, one full day I will sit and read, it's up to you. But I gave you the target for that week. For that week, you need to prepare. So that week, either 2 hours or 3 hours, it's up to you. But 12 hours minimum you need to spend, plus 2 hours for writing the test and 1 hour for checking the suggested answers, etc. and all. Got it? So this is your strategy for 4 weeks. I am not asking you to prepare only indirect tax. I am asking you to devote 12 hours in the week for indirect tax. So 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours. That's it, 4. And thereafter also next week, what you need to do is that, as you have already completed, the next week also some 12 hours like that, if you spend, it will be like another revision, 2 weeks, then final revision, because you are reading it for the 3rd time. Definitely the effort and the time, etc. and all will not be this much. Then enough, we completed. So December month is there, which is a carry forward. Suppose if you have not done properly in this, it's a carry forward. And again, one day before the exam, that revision we will do in Jan. Enough. Definitely we can complete. Trust me, it will work. It will work, because I am seeing from your perspective and making this. It will work. It worked. It worked in the past exams also, and it will work now also. And I am not such a kind of person telling that, I have produced this many ranks, that many ranks, etc. and all. It is all the students' efforts. What is there I am doing? I am doing the same for everyone. Those who listen will perform well. Those who are not listening will not perform and write in the next attempt. I am indifferent. So therefore, this will work out. It's all about how much you are trusting me and how much you are going to implement this. Done. So I gave it common for both. Those who are already completed the lectures, those who are going to appear for the lectures, for everyone it is the same. Suppose if you want to start now, you start now, but ensure that these weeks you are completing the portion. Or if you have already completed the classes, you take up this test series. And then how much we should be pay for test series? You don't have to pay anything, yaar. You just enroll it for free and write honestly. That is sufficient. I don't want your money. You write the test series properly. And second, will it be self-evaluated or it will be evaluated? Self-evaluated, because practically I cannot sit and evaluate. So that's the reason why I'm giving it as self-evaluation. And you can evaluate yourself. I will share the suggested answers, and if possible explanation videos also I will do, so that it will be done. And when is the rocket revision? There is no rocket revision. Weekly I am doing the revision of the portion. There is no separate rocket revision. That week, that rocket revision for that portion I will give. So which means I will be giving you 4 videos. 4 videos. In that 4 videos, there will be that particular portion ka revision, along with some questions from solved workbook here and there, etc. That will be there. Enough. So in that 4 videos, like weekly 1 video, that is for the revision purpose. Done. So that itself is a rocket revision, and you can make use of it even at a later point of time also for your Jan exam. So in the December month or Jan month, whenever you are free, if you want to revise it, you can make use of it. It will be in the YouTube. And explanation videos for each and every test, I am making an effort. So definitely I will try to do that. If not, also suggested answers will be given to you. You do the evaluation. But 80 to 90% I will try to give you the explanation video. This is for test series. Then second, for amendments for Jan exam, what should we do? If you have purchased the recent lectures, so like if you are going to purchase the lecture, or if you have purchased the recent lectures, already Jan 25 amendments are covered, Jan 26 amendments are covered. Otherwise, what are the amendments that we need to learn for Jan 26? So which already I gave in my That's It book. Only these are the amendments for Jan 26, not much. Just some 6 amendments, that too small amendments only. So we will have a quick recap of what all those amendments. So first, ISD, this is page number 114. There are 2 amendments related to ISD. Now that ISD is made mandatory. So previously we had cross charge versus ISD. Either they can go for input service distributor or they can go for cross charge. But now ISD is made mandatory, so everyone should follow input service distributor concept only. And so this, with effect from 1/4/2025, ISD is mandatory and cross charge cannot be followed. Also one more point, previously this was not there, that is even GST paid under RCM can also be availed as ITZ by input service distributor and can be distributed as credit. Yes, possible. Previously it was not specifically given, but now they have specifically given. Even GST paid under RCM can be availed as ITZ by ISD and distributed to various divisions. Okay, these changes, and thereafter anti-profiteering provisions are omitted. You don't have to learn anti-profiteering provisions, that is now omitted. And apart from that, the changes if you see, so GSTR 7 will now contain invoice level details. GSTR 7 is TDS return. Previously TDS, the total based on the supplier GSTIN we used to mention by the TDS deductor, but now, so invoice level details also they can add. And 8, previously there was no place of supply details, but 8 there will be place of supply details also now. Then one more amendment that is related to DIN, that is document identification number. All department communication should contain document identification number, mainly to eliminate fake communications made by the department. They will tell you are required to pay this much today. If you pay today, don't need to pay interest and penalty like that, and all lot of fake mails we will be receiving. To avoid that only they have brought in this, that all department communication should be under document identification number, so that we can verify whether that document which we receive in email is original or fake. So very less changes. Hardly we spent 5 minutes to discuss this. There are practically no amendments for Jan 26 exam, trust me. All the amendments of September 25 and May 25 are applicable for Jan 26. You need to focus on that. Sir, from where we need to check that? It is there in our YouTube channel. In our YouTube channel, I have given the CA final amendments for May and June. May and June I have given. Then recently also for CA final September 25 I made amendments. Yes, this one, CA final amendments for September 25 exam. So this also, and these 2 amendments and the PDFs and all available, and you can just prepare. Then what are the books? There are 3 books which are available for Jan 26. So in our website, so there are 3 books for CA final. These are the 3 books available. That's it, solved workbook and revised book. See, if your preparation is very good, I mean you have already attended the classes, old, some May, etc. and all, then you can go for either That's It book plus solved workbook. No sir, I want to learn little bit in detail because my preparation was not that great. Then you can go for revised book plus solved workbook. Any of these 2 combos, either That's It plus solved workbook or revised book plus solved workbook, you decide. And you can make a purchase. So this is for Jan 26, updated for Jan 26, incorporating all the changes of September. If you are having September 25 books, please don't go for Jan 26 books, because already you have. What's the point in purchasing again and again? It's okay. If you give me money, it's okay. Why will I say, no, I don't need money? Okay, but to be frank, why should you waste money? You donate it. You donate it to someone or you give it to someone. So you don't have to waste money. So already you have. Don't buy. If you are having some May book or before attempt, etc. and all, please go for the updated books. But otherwise, you can make use of the same book what you have. And any of this combo, either That's It plus solved workbook, revised plus solved workbook, but I will recommend That's It plus solved workbook. Reason, That's It book will be so crisp. Solved workbook, you focus on more number of questions, you try to solve that. Definitely, you will be getting very good marks. Trust me. Plus, this test series also you write, that will be enough. So we have covered first test series, second amendments, what are all the amendments for Jan, and lecture, which lecture to buy if you wanted to buy, that is exam oriented batch you need to buy. And next thing is about the books. So these are the books. So this is about your preparation strategy. So starting from 19th October, we are having the test series. Accordingly, you plan your preparation and prepare well. Don't worry, I am there and I will be there till the end and ensure that you are being successful in your exams. All the very best. Don't forget, time is precious and you have just 3 months and you need to make a effective preparation. so that you need to come out with the flying colors. Just keep this in mind. One more thing, that the competition is rising day by day. Lot of students are coming out and you need to stand out of the crowd so that there is no second chance here. Jan exam you are going to clear and you are going to get settled soon. So keep that and leave all other navigations, deviations, etc. and all. Please prepare well for your exam. All the best for your preparation. Exams, you will definitely perform well if your preparation is so intense. If you prepare crazily, madly, etc., definitely the result will be positive. If your preparation is not that great, if it is weak, etc. and all, the result you know. That's the reason why. All the best for your preparation. Do good daily morning when you get up. Just focus on what I need to cover this day. I'm going to write Jan. I'm going to clear. What should I do for today? And again, before going to the bed, whether I have achieved today anything, if there is anything pending, so let's spare 1 hour, 2 hours more and complete it and go for sleep. Don't do scrolling. So please avoid using mobile when you go to bed. So between the day, somewhere you keep a screen time of 1 hour like that, it's enough. Night time when you sit and scroll, you feel like you are just scrolling, there is no one around you. So you will waste your time, you will waste your energy, etc. and all. Hope you understood what I mean to say by waste your energy. I mean it. So that's why before going to the bed, throw the mobile somewhere and go to the bed. Thank you. Definitely, I wish you all the best for your preparation. I'm there. I'll be there. You do your work. Almighty is there. Definitely your efforts will not go waste. Thank you. Signing off. Take care.